Meowdy gays and ghouls, and welcome to tonight's Tour of the Horrors. I am Spoonie, the spooky cat, and I will be your guide through the OFF Remaster quote-unquote prologue. One thing about this remaster that is interesting, they had to replace the soundtrack. They wanted the music, but they couldn't get it. They had to remake from scratch all the music. The dev of OFF has said that he has given all the composers as much freedom as possible because it is completely impossible to recreate the exact vibe of a track, he believes. So he said this after there was a public outcry from the OFF fandom in reaction to this demo. There are reasons there was public outcry to this demo, and we'll talk about them. Without further ado, let me actually open the remaster demo. This sounds exactly like the music from the original. It's nice, I like it. What do you guys think? It's very atmospheric, it really sets the tone. The piano, very good. Oh wait, that's the original I opened on accident. All right, let's listen to this a bit. Very discordant. Okay, I'm speaking out of my ass here. I'm not really like a musician. I'm not a musician at all, but I'm just speaking as a layman right now. OFF uses a lot of interesting chords, but not a lot of discordant stuff. The ambience works though for the menu, I think. I'll allow it. It's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. Your name is Lou, correct? Yes. I'd rather not say. Welcome, Lou. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. The thing about OFF, there's nothing particularly impressive about the gameplay. It's just an RPG, it's just a turn-based RPG, so if you're fine with that, there you go. There's nothing super impressive about the puzzles either. I like the puzzles personally, but they're very Myst-like, so if you're okay with Myst and Riven-like puzzles, this game really delivers that kind of puzzle where you have to, you know, take notes and stuff. I love it. It's the vibes of this game. Hang on, I'm listening to the Zone 0 music. I like it. I like it. It incorporates the water sounds better. I don't like using the word better. I do like how the water is more subtle in this. I do like the little added little dust cloud when Batter is walking around. It's really cute. Since this game was a square, Mortis Ghost made some art for the border. They also added a slightly different sprite when you climb ladders. I like that. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorical being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? You know what? You know what? Has anybody watched Severance? Case pointed out that the judge talks like Milchick from Severance.
You must eradicate from your essence childish folly.
We're listening. Okay, I like that. This is fine. Like, the ambient tracks are really nice. I like them. In the original song, there was this really cool, like, xylophone, like... So I like that they included that as an homage to that. I love the flavor they added. That really adds a lot. 6, 8, 2, 3. Zone 0, done. I like the menu. I like the menu a lot. I like the menu a lot. Oh! I forgot about that. I really like how that opens up. Okay, let's listen. It works fine for what it is. There's just like 2 things from the original track of this that I really liked. The clicking of the tongue in all of the voices was very sharp. And it made it sound kind of like rain, like pitter-pattering. The other thing was occasionally there would be one voice that would go shh, and it was really good. This doesn't mean this track is bad. I just have a version of it in my head that sets expectations. Let's go to zone 1. We got a new board. This ambience is good. I really like the ambient track so far. Oh, the breathing is slightly different. Oh no! It's fine, it sounds fine. I like that graphic. It's cute. I like it. Let it be known, I like about 95% of this demo. Come with me. I'll explain your assignment. Oh, batter disappeared, I saw that! I want that circle. I miss the old noise. But that's a fine noise. I don't know what this song replaces, but I like it, it's alright. It suits off. The ambient tracks are pretty suiting. I like the little puddle. That's good. I like it. Oh! No, I want that one. Oh, look at him! Oh! We haven't even seen him yet, so that's kind of spoilers. I think I unlocked that in a previous playthrough, but who cares? Who cares? I'm letting it cook. I'm letting it cook. Let's let it cook. I really like that crunchy percussion. Ooh. 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 Ooh! I like this one. I like this track a lot. The crunchy percussion is like a staple of OFF music. I think this is like the real first time we've heard it. This is the most OFF sounding song. And by OFF sounding, I mean it sounds like it's from the original game. And now, this is when I start getting upset. I hate it. I hate it. No, I'm never gonna like it. I hate it. Is it's a completely, like, it's fine. It's a good song. Not in this context. This doesn't sound like battle music. Like, I'm all for unconventional battle music. You need to have the energy of a battle song, though. Another thing I want to point out that's different from the original, I think this was just a product of RPG Maker. There was an option to just let the batter fight how he wants, called auto. And so you could just sit back and watch the batter fight. And it was interesting because it showed you just how brutal the batter was, because he would just fight, he would give it his all. He would use the most offensive, like, most powerful moves he had until all his competence points were gone. And that was interesting and added to the narrative to me. I like that whistling. This X-Files is shit. Okay, so there's an Easter egg coming up here, and I want to talk about this. Do you guys know about Dopefish? I forget exactly what the game was called, the original game that Dopefish appeared in, but Dopefish is kind of like a doofy little fish that ended up being like a cameo, like Easter egg in a lot of games. It's like an in-joke for a lot of devs. They'll just put like Dopefish somewhere. In the original game, Dopefish was a little Easter egg that pops up here. Apparently, Dopefish is copyrighted. Mortis Ghost wanted to be safe, had the idea to replace Dopefish with something else. It's fine, honestly, because, you know, Toby Fox is working on the game. He did the battle music. I get it. It's a little annoying, especially considering how I don't like how OFF is kind of ground up into a powder and it's like, yippee, it's Undertale inspiration, the game. But that's just a little thing, and you could just brush that off. That was the first really, okay, I lied. The first annoying thing is the battle music. I really hope the theory that as the zones go on, the battle music gets cut up and sped up and more like Pepper Steak is true, because that is a theory, because the battle music for Zone 1 is named White Meat Zone 1. So I hope there's other versions of it that are more like Pepper Steak. I think that would be cool, honestly. So that was the first annoying thing. Annoying dog, ironically. Second annoying thing to me. They don't need to change that. It's just a little Easter egg. I don't care. They kind of just tell you the name of the enemy right away now. I guess I like that. Because in the original, you had to use wide angle. Not sure if I like the enemy ATB bar being visible. Made it more tense. Yeah, I don't think that's really necessary. I don't mind it. It's fine. It's not a deal breaker for me. The one particular thing that makes me really mad is not a deal breaker to me. I'm still going to get this remaster because I'm excited to see, like, how different the vibes are gonna be. Even if I end up not liking it altogether, I want to give Mortis Ghost money for the first time in my goddamn life. I'm kind of sad they fixed the boulder sound. Sometimes I like the jank. Uh-oh, Alpha's about to die. Is there no visual indicator that you're about to die other than the bar being really low? And the number being low? I kind of wish the names turned red or yellow. Are we gonna hear the part of this song I actually kind of like? Alright, theme is good, it's got vibes, but it's just not Pepper Steak. It's also, like, Toby Fox's his style doesn't really fit Off, in my opinion. I like Toby Fox's music a lot. I like the songs he made for Off, but I like them separately from Off. I think Dingaling, the composer for Lisa the Painful, would have made a fucking fantastic Pepper Steak remake. I think he would have killed it. Somebody also commented on the video essay I did. They think the composers for Hylix 2 would have made a better Pepper Steak. I can see a Hylix 2 style song being an Off, honestly. Okay, that's my third thing that makes me sad. Dadan's screech is gone. It fits him, but it's just different and it makes me sad. I feel bad for Toby Fox. I bet he didn't enjoy remaking a song for a different game. I feel like they held Toby Fox at gunpoint. He did not want to do this at all. Must have hurt him to do this because he respects the hell out of this game. Why did he do it? I would have said no. If somebody was like, hey, do you want to redo the music for this really important game that inspired your work? I'd be like, fuck no! Get me out of here! Absolutely not! Oh no, they took Toby Fox and they put him in Mortis Ghost basement. These creators gotta stop putting Toby Fox in their basement. Going to be a fan mod to replace songs from the OG? Oh, undoubtedly. Every time I get into a fight, I feel pain in my heart. Electro swing versus electro rocking chair. You know what? I like that a lot. However, I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I think this song is more electro swing than Pepper Steak. Music fits if you don't know the original, and that's almost worse than it just being bad. You know, you're right. Kind of like how I like Silent Hill 2 Remake. I think it's a fun game. I feel like the fact that Silent Hill 2 Remake ended up being like a good game on its own is kind of worse than it being a really bad game, because then people can just accept it as a replacement for the original. I'm okay with the battle music. You get used to it. If it ends up being remixed in Zone 2 and 3, dude, that would fuck hard, and I would forgive it. I'd be like, it's worth it. It's worth it. Would I consider this a replacement to the original? No. The original's free, everyone. zchr.org/off. This image of the batter in the menu, is that gonna change as the game goes on? Because that'd be pretty sick. This is my favorite thing about the remaster demo. It's really cute. Look at the little blurbo. They also made it easier to see what items are good to get. Yeah, no, the UI makes me happy. It makes me crazy. Oh, I love him. Wait, hold on. This motherfucker's not wearing a sweater. He's wearing a shirt. Everybody always put him in a sweater. His sprite looked like a turtleneck. And then the people were like, no, what if that's just his gross neck? And now we know. It's always been Zachary's gross veiny neck. I have a gripe with this track. I'll let it cook a bit. So the gripe I have with this track is the original track sped up at the end of it. The original track was really good at making you feel like you were on a time limit, even though you aren't. This track doesn't do that quite as well. I don't even think the ticking in it really sounds that much like a clock. All right, we're gonna sit here and listen for a minute. It kind of just sounds like the menu music. Okay. This is missing something very vital to me. The original track had a siren. Which was a Silent Hill reference. That's very upsetting. Look how they massacred my boy. I think he looks cute. I think the fandom's probably mad that he's not wearing a sweater. Look, that's his nasty neat mech. Neat mech. That's his nasty neat mech. It's his cool robot. His nasty meat neck is what I meant to say. Here's another nitpick that, the meat sounds aren't strong enough. I want the meat sounds to be stronger. Aside from being flashier, I wonder what the remake is going to offer that's new. Maybe a new ending? That'd be cool. People are speculating that there's going to be, like, extra scenes and content, which could be interesting. Could be. I feel like the game has a perfect amount of content as is, though, personally. But it could be interesting. Add 4 more zones. I know you have been through all the zones of this world, but what if I told you that Japhet had a brother, and he is the leader of Zone 5? We're coming upon another big gripe I have. This music. This is not Toby. I don't know who did this one. Toby only did 2 songs I know of so far. Okay, I don't like the gauge. But I do like it as an accessibility feature. I feel like the game should prompt you at the beginning, like, hey, would you like things to help with those who are hard of hearing? Because I understand if you are hard of hearing and you come across this puzzle, which requires you, usually, to be able to hear and listen, this is very nice. However, as a default, me as somebody who is able to hear, it just kind of gives away the puzzle. I also don't like this song, especially in comparison to the original. Something I like about the original song, it sounds like you're lost in a maze. I showed this song to one of my friends. I was like, okay, listen to the original. It sounds like you're lost in a maze, right? And then I showed her this one, and she was like, it sounds like a different kind of maze. It really does sound like elevator music. Oh, you guys came in at a great time. We're about to get to the part that makes me really mad.
I have this.
Yeah. That all being said, let's go and fight the boss that Toby did the music for. And you'll know why I'm mad. Okay, let me talk about something. That part. I feel like if that was just the only reference to Bone Trousel in there, that would have been perfect. It's the guns blazing 8 notes of Bone Trousel. The Bone Trousel intro is too much. I understand why they did it. A little backstory. Dedan inspired Papyrus. Thank you for the follow. Chris, the whiz. Welcome in. Welcome everybody. I'm being mad about this theme. Yeah, I'm pissed off about Bone Trousel. This character inspired Papyrus. Toby Fox recreated the boss battle music to have Bone Trousel in it. I hate it. Honestly, I really like this song. It's good. It's fun. After I beat this demo, I can play what the original sounded like. It is definitely a departure from the original, which is fine. It's the fact that it's Bone Trousel that pisses me off. Creative cannibalism. It's annoying to me that this game gets Every time it comes in, I get pissed off. My rage. At least they kept his nipples. Feels less of an homage to Papyrus's origins and more of an homage to Undertale, the game Toby Fox made. Haha, isn't it cool he did the music here, guys? Yes, exactly. Choir pads. The bongos. Oh! It's so... It's so intimidating. Is this one gonna be the Bone Trousel one? Yeah. They're gonna get rid of the Bone Trousel motif, most likely, though. Mortis Ghost has said so. This sounds like you were just battling something just so far above you. Yeah! It's very tense, like, and intimidating. And it's really good because when the battle music you've heard up until this point is Pepper Steak, and then you hear this, this feels more serious, like time to get real. Right? This is the old one, yeah. Hey, Scorch. This is the old one. I like this, even though I don't have, like, any, like, professional knowledge of music. I like listening to these to compare. This is above my pay grade, fuck. This is a boss with authority, yeah, for sure. I love the bongos. 999 OST? I gotta check that out.